So unfortunately, in youth soccer, there's a lot of pressure to win. Why? Because honestly, and this is no dig at parents watching this that didn't play soccer and don't understand the sport, but
I think if you're getting caught up with 9, 10, and 11-year-olds winning, you're in the wrong business. you you should go get your licenses
Yeah,
and go maybe try to be a professional coach where
yeah,
it really matters the winning.
yeah,
But if you're coaching 9, 10, and 11-year-olds, it's purely about development. Every day at training, you go there. I'm trying to develop players. I'm not
yeah,
trying to make a winning team. Anyone can sit in a low block. Okay, we're going to be super compact and we're going to boot the ball up to
yeah,
the fast kid up top and we can get results, right? And it can look really good for the club.
yeah,
But if you want to create players, which is what the academy should be about,
yeah.
you got to do it like that.
Oh, absolutely. Because
what really is unfortunate for coaches that are working with kids and have teams in the elementary or middle school ages is that there's that pressure to win, right? If you don't win, parents, kids, they're not going to want to be on your team. Um, that it's all about winning. When realistically, in my opinion, winning shouldn't be the most important thing until about high school. Before then, it's about players developing, understanding the game. I totally agree with this guy's, what he said in the video. He said nine, he said eight, I think, to 11-year-olds. I'd say, from whatever young age, before even eight, of course. Well, I guess eight is when club teams start. So yeah, he's right. 8 years old, all the way up until I'd say 13. It shouldn't matter because right, 13, 14 is when kids go to, or 14 is when kids typically go to high school. So it really shouldn't, and so because if you do just sit in a low block and boot the ball down the field and try to score for a quick counter, it's not developing players at all. You're in a sense playing fast break soccer. That's what you're doing. It doesn't teach kids to move around in the space, to support one another, to play as a team. It's and just for those who don't know that are watching this video, a low block is when you pretty much put everybody back on defense for the most part in order to not give up a goal. And then what you do is, if you got some kids that can really boot the ball, they kick the ball as hard as they can down the field, and you got one kid up there, waiting for the ball that's fast, that gets it and just runs right out, outruns the other team defense, and has a 1v1 with the goalie, and then scores. It's not beneficial to. Is it fun? Yeah, I guess it's fun because you can win, but it's not good for kids' development. They need to understand the game. That's fine that's what pro teams do. They'll play in that low block when they're like a weaker team's playing against a stronger team, but you know, obviously they get paid. And they're trying to win, so it's totally different. But